Hello, Natchez. I'm your mayor, Dan Gibson, and I'm coming to you live from Franklin Street, downtown Natchez, part of our Shop Local promotion, and we are now at the Natchez Olive Market. You know, Christmas is just a week away, so we're giving some great last-minute gift ideas. We're about to go in, but this iconic old building, we're actually right here where we were just last week by Mrs. Holder's Antiques, and also across from Morton's Flowerland, just down from where we were just earlier at the shoe closet. And so just a beautiful post-rain afternoon here in Natchez. Let's go in and see what ideas are inside. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Mary Beth.
Hey,
Good
welcome
to
to
see
Natchez
you.
Olive Market. Good to see
Thank
you
you so
too.
much. It's great to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Mary Beth Willard, the owner.
Sarah Beth.
Did I say Mary Beth?
It's okay. It happens
And it's
all
live.
the time.
And
Well,
you
there
know,
we go.
though, Sarah Beth, I am absolutely losing count of how many of these we've...
I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
And Sarah Beth, let me brag on you, by the way. You are an entrepreneur who has created an amazing space here.
Thank you.
I was out of town when y'all had the ribbon cutting.
Yes, yeah.
How long has that been?
That was about a little over 2.5 years ago. So we'll make 3 years.
Wow.
April of 25.
Fantastic.
It does not seem like it, but it's almost 3 years. Yep.
Sarah Beth, I've got to ask you first about this old building we're in. It's just so beautiful. Right here, this is right downtown on the corner of Rankin
and Franklin. Yes, sir. So it was, my history on this isn't too good because I'm not, I didn't get to live back then. But it was Wilson Holder Drugstore for my landlord, Mr. Larry. I should probably know this, for I want to say a little over 40 years.
Wow.
So that was kind of a staple right here. And I believe that before that, it was actually a old-timey grocery store, which is kind of full circle that now we're kind of a gourmet market grocery store type.
Yeah.
And so it was Wilson Holder Drugstore, and then it was Steampunk Coffee Roasters.
I remember.
For about 2 years, give or take. And now Dub and Linda are right across the street, still our neighbors.
Right.
And then it sat vacant for about a year, and then now it's It's Natchez Olive Market.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It is. Well, what inspired you, Sarah Beth, to do this?
Yes. So my business partner, Liza Sharp, who couldn't be here today, she actually approached me. She had been working with all of the oils and the balsamics for about 20 years. She had a couple restaurants, so she's a chef herself. So she was familiar with this product, and then at the time, I was doing charcuterie full time. So she basically just approached me to join forces and to make a little gourmet market to where we sold the oils, the balsamic, the cheeses, the meats, everything that you need to entertain, essentially, or to cook. We like to call it a foodie's paradise.
It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
And I doubt that a lot of people would realize that this is right here in downtown
Natchez. It is definitely a jewel of Natchez.
It reminds me of a European market.
Yeah, definitely.
It really does.
Definitely. It feels like it should be somewhere else, just not Natchez. But
it also reminds me of some things that Marla and I have seen, some shops when we've been, like earlier in the year, for her birthday, we went to, it was actually a little post-birthday.
Yeah.
Is the way the calendar works. But we went to Napa Valley.
Nice.
This reminds me of something you see in
we
Napa.
have customers off the boat because the boat bus stops right in front of our shop, and a lot of visitors from California say it reminds us of their little world over there. But we got a little more southern charm to us.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. It's just a week to Christmas.
Yes.
So what would be some great last-minute gift items that people could buy here?
Yeah, we like to say we make gift giving easy.
Yeah.
So you can we have a lot of pre-made little bottle bags here. Which we have paired with a complimentary oil and balsamic. So literally you just come in and you grab it. Our price ranges for these bags will go anywhere from $30 to $70, so a very doable price.
Yeah.
We also have some gift baskets, custom gift baskets made up already. Again, we didn't make the price point too high, starting from $30. Some of them can go up extremely high, but most of these are about $30 to about $100 and something dollars. But what our customers have been loving, I found in the past 2 Christmases, we had a lot of just pre-grab stuff, but they really like to customize their things just to make it a little more personal. So to make it easy is we'll recommend an oil and a balsamic, and then let them pick out the little extras, the cheeses, the crackers, the olives, and then we can wrap it up real nice for you for no extra charge.
Now, are these tasters? Is this how you get a taste of the
So what we
oil?
do to make it a little more personable is we like to pour it for you. You tell us which ones you'd like to sample, and then we pour it. We can also mix it with the balsamic right in front
And
of you.
you fill the bottles?
Yes, we bottle and seal everything in-house. So we have a company that infuses it for us. I would need a building about 20 sizes this size if we did it here. And then they ship it to us. They source everything to where it's all fresh, single sourced, organic, and then we bottle and seal everything in-house. So any bottle that comes from Nam, it was bottled with probably these 2 hands.
so unique. Sarah Beth, also, you've got some really great...
Yeah, we have great wooden products.
Wooden products. And
so majority of these are going to be olive wood products, which are food grade safe. They're durable. We have some great charcuterie boards, cheese knives, and one of our most unique gifts of this season is going to be our cheese making kits.
Wow.
You can make your own fresh cheese. All you need is the milk. So those have been flying off the shelves. Yeah, we have all types of stuff. We have great imported cheeses that you can't find anywhere else, especially in Natchez. Great imported meats. We have Italian pastas, sauces, seasonings. So even if you're not really into the oil and balsamic, we have a lot more to offer.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have gluten-free options.
We have a ton of gluten-free
That's
options.
great.
We have a ton of vegan options. So, if you're that type of person that thinks that you can't really find anything to suit your dietary restrictions, I would invite you to come to Nam. Because we probably have something here that would accommodate
I've
it.
got to ask before we go back. What is this?
I was going to point that out. We have a few left. So this is a chocolate Santa Claus that you can paint. It has edible paint, so that would be a great gift for some grandkids or your kids to do on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
wouldn't that be fun?
That is. I've never seen anything like
and
that.
And blissing your chocolate is one of the best chocolatiers, I would say, if not ever.
And you can't go wrong with
some pralines. Can't. Straight from New Orleans. Only the best.
Can you believe I just said praline?
A praline. I wasn't gonna point you out for that one.
Tomato.
Right.
But yeah, I've been with a few of our cruise boat folks.
Yeah, a little northerners.
In fact, I was on Viking yesterday, and we gave the key of the city to American Cruise Lines last week.
Wow, that's great.
And everybody's been saying, we love the Natchez pralines. Oh, my goodness.
It stuck with you. We won't judge you on that one.
Sarah Beth, what? See, there's a lot
so this
more
is
back
kind
here.
of our additional stuff we have. Tons of seasonings, great cookies, nuts. Celtic salt is a huge health benefit salt. It's lower in sodium, higher in magnesium. That's been a big pull. You can't really get that anywhere. All of our bread tips, pickled veg, that is incredible. I don't know if you like asparagus, but I'd invite you to try those pickled asparagus. We sell them by the case to people.
Marla and I love these, and so I think we're going to have... I'm doing a little Christmas
There we
shopping
go.
today,
You will thank me on that.
But everybody on Facebook is like my partner in this, and they all have agreed to keep it quiet.
There we go.
But, yeah, Marla's going to love these.
Oh, yeah, those are so good. And this beautiful pasta, this Italian pasta.
Oh, wow.
And it keeps its color.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. And we have our spray bottles, and then all of our... And if you see this table, if you would have seen this table about a week ago, you couldn't fit one more thing on it. Now, pretty much wiped out. We have been busy bees here at Nam. But these, I would love to point these out. These were made by a local potter, Patricia Huffines. So she hand makes all of our little bread dishes, all of our little drip dishes, and our underneath all of our foosties. So she's incredible.
Beautiful.
We've been working with her since we opened up, and she's done a great job. And these are locally carved cheese knives, and all the wood that Mr. Larry uses is was grown in the area as well.
Wow. Those are works of art.
Yes, definitely.
They really are. I see. Gosh, you've got black walnut, which is hard to find.
Yes, very hard. I think we've already sold that one.
Also, you've got over here
we did have a big line of beauty products.
Olive oil.
Yes.
In a body wash.
Yes, and it makes your skin very, very soft and smooth.
Yeah.
But we had a bunch of candles, but like I said,
I'm so glad y'all are doing well.
We are.
But you're going to restock.
You're going to restock. Keep coming in.
And after Christmas, of course, everyone is going to need a place to stock up for those Mardi Gras parties.
Absolutely. We're the place to be.
Yeah.
We are the place to be. And we have all of our bread kits, so you can make your own homemade bread, and these are great gifts to pair, like this olive oil cake to pair with one of our flavored olive oils, the lemon, the orange, the lime, and it's like a really moist pound cake. Easy gift. It's $10 paired with a bottle of olive oil. You have a great gift for under $25.
Great gift.
Yeah.
And I love the way you've got them on these wine barrels.
Yeah. And that's where I do all my charcuterie back there. And
you know, it may be a little warm outside, but the fire is going inside.
It's gonna keep you warm right over there.
Isn't that great? And that's the kind of fire that you don't have to go and.
I know you don't have to kindle to it.
Well, we are almost out of time.
Yeah.
But there is still so much.
Yes, definitely. We're going to have a ton of cheeses and meats. So if y'all are having any parties for the holidays, definitely stop in. We'd love to pick out some stuff for you. Charcuterie orders are basically booked up, but we can find you some snacks. That's for sure.
Great. And I know folks who are wandering the streets looking for a perfect gift might just want to stop in, get some crackers and hummus.
Hummus. We get that dropped off fresh every Tuesday from Mr. Sammy. It is, when I say it's the best hummus I've had, it's the best hummus I've had.
Well, tell us what your hours are.
Okay. Well, now until Christmas, we are going to be open every day.
Yeah.
During the weekdays, we're open from 11 to 5. On the weekends, it's going to be 10 to 4. And then Christmas Eve, we're going to kind of have limited hours. We're thinking right now 11 to 1, but definitely check back with us on social media, and we will have all of our set hours for sure.
Sarah Beth, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a beautiful business.
Thank you.
And what it means for Natchez.
Yes, I'm very thankful.
We've been saying shop local. Let's do this on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Shop local.